So I have a really special message for those who are on the other end of this from the ancestors, from spirit, because they are really, really wanting you to receive this newness right now. And they don't want you to have to worry about what it's supposed to look like, how it's going to look, because you are being liberated into such a phase of peace, of happiness, of love that you've never seen before, that it's all new. It's all new, but the ancestors are there watching every single step of the way. And I kept getting this feeling of like, well, what if I mess it up, or what if I do this, or why is it that I'm still anxious, or why, like, all these questions. And it's because you have to give yourself a good amount of time to be able to adjust to security. If you've been living, which it feels like you have, if you've been living in a state of limbo, of anxiety, of depression, of poverty, and you are being released and you feel this freshness coming into your life, and you are welcoming these new people who are showing up with all this abundance of love, it's okay to understand that you don't understand it yet. And that's what they want you to understand, is there's still going to be a learning curve when it comes to managing your finances. There's still going to be a learning curve when it comes to accepting love. And that was why you've spent so much time in hermit mode, in sacred space with spirit, in sacred space with your ancestors, with your guides, getting to know them intimately, so you can receive a different level of love and get to know yourself and understand what type of love you actually want to receive and what you want to do in your life, so you can manifest this peace that you are now experiencing. Like, I'm getting that this has been a long time coming for you. Like, this feels like it's been like you've been through hardship after hardship, relationship to relationship, or people passing, or losing your job, or not feeling accepted at your job, or feeling financially insecure, or feeling like you don't have the financial fluency that you are wanting to make the decisions and the changes that you want in your life. And so now you are in this phase where you have this flexibility, and it can be that maybe your life doesn't financially look the way you want it to look quite yet, but it is happening. So don't underestimate everything that you have manifested into your life, and everything that the ancestors are ushering to you, and this newfound freedom, right? And I'm also getting that a lot of you are a part of the 144. You've had visions about being in the spotlight, and we have a Leo full moon coming, and Leo is all about being in your strength, being in the light, being on stage, being within your gifts, being within your power. And being within your power can also mean you sitting within your peace, right? On that seat that the ancestors have passed to you, and that you have also helped build with the help of spirit, cosmos, universe, whatever your verbiage is. And so in this new phase, don't be afraid to allow it to look different than it has in the past, and don't be afraid to go on your path in a different way. Don't be afraid to choose rest that day. Don't be afraid to choose another meal that day. Don't be afraid to be with your animals. Don't be afraid to meditate extra. Don't be afraid to take a break, right? Like, these are all things that you now have the flexibility to do, because you've built in the time, and the ancestors have created, I'm seeing like this like really cool insulation around you, where you don't even have to work as hard spiritually. You are powerful enough to maintain spiritual boundaries. And now it's just a matter of maintaining your frequency and communicating with your ancestors, and focusing on the spirituality that you want to focus on this time in your life, and owning that for yourself. And I'm getting like a deep sense of reclamation for you and your family line, and you uncovering gifts that you didn't know you had, and now it's time for you to use them. And to also, like, I'm getting that a lot of you want to help the community, a lot of you want to help the world, and so you're being gifted the space right now to be able to do that. So lean into it deeper than you've ever leaned into it before, even if it feels weird and it looks different. Your life is not meant to look the same as everybody else's. If it was meant to, like, you would be the exact same person as what the ancestors are saying. And I'm also getting a lot of like, we didn't pick you to be like everybody else. We picked you to be different. We picked you because you are different. We picked you because you have a different sense of resilience. We picked you because you see beyond the realm of just what's in front of you, beyond the realm of reality, beyond what people think is possible. And the ancestors know what you are capable of. They've seen it. You've seen it. That's why they've given you the gift of foresight, or the gift of connection, and spirit is paving a way for you. So lean into what people are mostly calling the impossible, but is so possible and within your reach right now to succeed in whatever aspect of your life that you are wanting to succeed. And I'm getting that a lot of you are creatives, and don't cuckold yourself into creating in only one stream, right? Maybe one day you want to write that song, the next day you want to dance, the next day you want to paint, the next day you want to build a rocket ship. Like, whatever it is, like, I'm getting all these different dreams, and that your inner child is here again to like help you usher in this creativity. So don't be afraid to just let yourself shine, to let yourself be within this energy that is, it's so divine. Like, it feels very like there's a part of me that, like, as it's coming up, like, I want to say it to you in a very poetic way, because it feels very beautiful, very like synergistic, very aligned. Like, you feel very aligned, and so allow anything else that needs to be removed, like anxiety, because it's trying to understand what this new consistency of peace is, right? So the mind will try and predict what's going to happen next, but it can't, because this is a new phase of your life that you've never seen before. And so it's natural to experience fear. It's natural to experience a little sadness. It's natural to experience loneliness while you are trying to adjust in this little time capsule of yours. But understand that the more that you go out into the world, the more you are going to meet your soul tribe, the more you are going to feel connected to people, the more that you are going to be within the grasp of getting like mother nature, like nature wanting to even hold you and be with you during this time. And I'm getting a lot of like Greek goddesses for some reason, so maybe that is significant to you. So allow everything to just move through you. And even Yemaya, I'm getting a lot of energy like that, like a lot of watery, flowy energy. But again, as we move forward towards this Leo full moon, allow yourself to just exist in a flow state that you haven't been in before, but that you so rightfully deserve. So I wanted to share that message with you because it felt so strong and I couldn't even drive away without saying it. And know that you are so loved and you are so held. And I invite you to come join our weekly group. It's so much fun. There's a session on Thursday and a session on Friday. The link is going to be below in the description. And if you want to take any shamanic journeys, I can also hold space for you with that. If you want to do the 6-month mentorship, that is also there for you. Applications are open. So know that you have the ability to choose what you want in your life right now. And and know that it is safe to choose yourself. So I'm sending you lots of love, lots of hugs to all of you 144, you star seeds, you amazing earth angels, fairies, like whatever you call yourself. You have really beautiful energy. Don't forget to like and subscribe so other folks get this message, and hopefully I will see you soon.